Hi friends, in this Ttkbootstrap window there are two meters are there. So I can change any one of the meter, the other one will follow. You just see I am changing this one, this other one is also following. And if I'll change this one also, the second one will, other one will follow it also, whatever way it is. So these two are interlinked. We'll learn how we'll prepare this. We'll start from here. This is our blank template. We are importing Ttkbootstrap here, then constants, because that's constants are the color constants, we'll be using it. So then the window we are creating, and this is the, I will write it here, this is the width and height of the window. So this is what we'll be using, and inside that we'll write our code. First let's create the both the meters. So M1, I'm giving meter 1, or it is meter. Now where it will be, it is my underscore w or my parent window, then amount used. Let's start with 25, anything you can give it. Then meter size, this is what inside the square, what is the one side of it, or you can just roughly remember it's a diameter of the meter. So meter size here I am saying is 325. So then what is the meter thickness? Meter thickness I am giving it 50. Now after this, is it interactive? We'll keep it interactive because by using mouse we'll be changing the value. So interactive equal to true. By default it is false, so interactive equal to true. That's all. This is the basic settings. Now let's place it on a grid. So m1.grid. Now this is the same row, we'll place it both the one. So row 0, column equal to 0, the first one. So next one will be column 1 because it will be right of it. Slightly giving pad x equal to 10, not flushing with the left edge. Then pad y equal to 10. From the top also I am maintaining a gap. That's all. My one is ready. Now let me just copy this. I will only, now this is meter 2. Now everything dimensions I will keep it same. So amount used, meter size, meter thickness, interactive is 2. Here I will say this is column 1 because it will be right of it. So M2. Now both meters are ready, but here I will just change the color of it. So I will say boot style. Boot style equal to boot style equal to, what is first one will give it is let's give this as primary, or success will give. Okay, so the other one by default one it will take it. Now these are the two are ready. Now let's just see how this looks, though it will not, it is not interlocked. So we'll let's just see this, run this and see how this works. I think my previous window is not opened. Not close the previous window. So let's see this. Here it is. So this is the two, both are different. It is not interlocked right now because we have not written the program for that. Now we'll trigger two functions. To trigger these functions, whenever we are changing the meter value, when the amount used is changed, that particular time this trigger should work. So for that I am saying m1 dot amount used, amount not total, amount used var, this particular parameter. This is like an int variable, so that it has supports the trace method. Trace method will trigger something. In what condition this should trigger, we are writing it by giving w. W means whenever this value is changed. Others was where when it is read, or other one is whenever it is destroyed or set to a null value, that time it will be. Now w means it is whenever this particular amount used var is changed, then you trigger this function. We are giving my upd1. So this is trigger this function. I will write it here. Trigger on change of value. Which value? Amount used var. This particular value when it is changed. So far we have not written that particular function. We are going to write it. Now this is for the meter 1. What should happen when I change the meter 2? The same thing should happen. So M2 amount used var. Now dot again trace method. So I am changing whenever the value changes, use my upd2. So two functions I am telling. When m2 is used, m2 means meter 2 is changed, then use this function. When m1 is changed, use these functions. Now let's go up and write these two functions here. So here we'll write it. Define my upd1. Now receive the arguments. Now this inside this function, one line only will write it. We'll say this is the this should be my upd1. 1 is, you can see here 1. So this is m1. Whenever meter 1 is changed, this one will be triggered. So in this case, what we are going to do is we are telling meter 2 value first. So m2. Now we say amount used. Amount used equal to, this is equal to m1. Now again amount used. So that's all. So this is says that whenever we are changing the meter 1, whatever the amount used value, assigned it to meter 2 amount used. That's all. Now the same thing what I will do, I will write for the second function, but I will just copy it. I will paste it here. I will not do anything. I will just change the name because I have to make it 2. Then here I will make it 1 because I am saying now this function will be, okay, let me just keep the bottom. Here you can see this is update 2 whenever this function. So here I have to make it 2 first. Okay. So now you understand that whenever the meter 2 is changed, this particular line 23 line will trigger my update 2. My update 2 will, once it runs, this will set the my meter 1 amount use to what is meter 2 amount use. That's all. So this both the functions works one opposite way. So one will read the other and set it. So that's all. Now under this, now everything should work. So let me just go here, run it. Yeah, here it is. Now I am changing this. Now you can see this one is, the other one is following. I can reduce this also. Now let me just come here, change this value. Now once I am changing this value, m2 is also following it. So based on the which one I am changing, the corresponding function is getting triggered, and that one is setting the value of amount used. That's all, friends. So these are the application. Next we'll move to one more application where we will be counting the number of characters entered by the user in a text box. So we can give different zone colors also, that we have previous tutorial we have already discussed. So we'll be working on this application. I will request you, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, so you'll be notified as and when we add new tutorials. We frequently do that also. And if you have any doubt, suggestion, question, post it in the comment section below. So accordingly we'll work. Please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.